Today, we are diving headfirst into the absolutely brutal, high-octane plot of the 2008 cult classic, Doomsday. So get ready for one heck of a post-apocalyptic ride. Okay, so let's set the stage. It all kicks off with the Reappear virus outbreak. And you gotta understand, this wasn't just some flu, it was a plague, a microscopic monster that just ripped through Scotland at an insane speed. No survivors, no cure, absolutely no hope. So, with the death toll just climbing and climbing, the UK government does something completely unthinkable. They decide to wall off all of Scotland. Just seal it, condemn millions of people. And right in the middle of all that chaos at the border, we see this heart-wrenching moment where a mother makes the ultimate sacrifice, shoving her little girl, Eden, onto a helicopter right before the doors slam shut for good. All right, a whole country walled off. What does that actually mean for the people trapped on the other side? I mean, think about it. You've got a 30-foot steel wall, mine seas, no-fly zones. It was a complete cutoff. Society just ate itself alive. With no help coming and resources running out, the streets turned into this absolute nightmare of blood and fire. And the rest of the world? They just wrote Scotland off, assumed everyone inside was long dead.
Okay, let's fast forward 27 years. It's 2035 now. And remember that little girl Eden? Well, she's all grown up. She's Major Eden Sinclair, a total badass in the domestic security force. And she's got this cybernetic eye, a constant nagging reminder of everything she lost that day.
And just when you think the past is buried, guess what's back? The Reappear virus. Yep, it's popped up again, this time in the middle of London. But then, this government guy, Canaris, he drops an absolute bombshell. Satellite images show people, survivors, have been living in Scotland for years. How is that even possible? Well, it can only mean one thing. There must be a natural cure. So, what's the plan? A high-stakes, borderline suicide mission. And who do they pick to lead it? Eden, of course. She's got to take a team back into the hot zone, find a scientist named Dr. Marcus Kane, who is working on a cure, and get it back. Oh, and they've only got 48 hours. So for London, this is about saving the city. But for Eden, this is personal. This is about going home. But what they find on the other side of that wall, it's not what anyone could have expected. It is a completely twisted, broken version of the world they left behind. Just a wasteland of ruins and bones. And they barely get their boots on the ground before they're ambushed by this tribe of punk rock cannibals, led by a totally unhinged guy named Soul. I'm talking full-on marauders who hunt, kill, and literally cook people. The fight is brutal, most of Eden's team gets wiped out, and she ends up captured. And this is where we see the New World Order inside the quarantine zone. You've got Glasgow, which has completely fallen to Saul's psycho-cannibals. But then, out in the countryside, something else has taken root. A kind of feudal society. Medieval knights living in a remote castle. And who's their king? None other than Dr. Marcus Kane, the guy Eden's been sent to find. So, after this insane escape from the marauders, Eden manages to team up with a woman named Callie. And Callie drops another bombshell. She's Dr. Kane's daughter. So she leads them right to his castle, and Eden finally gets to meet the man who supposedly holds the key to saving London. And really, the fate of all of London, maybe the world, boils down to this one simple question. But Kane, he just shatters all that hope. He actually laughs in her face and tells her the truth. There is no cure. There never was. So how did people survive? It wasn't medicine. It was just natural immunity. The strong survived. Their bodies fought off the virus on their own. The survivors are the cure. It's their blood that holds the key to making a vaccine. Well, that changes everything, doesn't it? The mission is no longer about finding some vial in a lab. Now they have to get a living, breathing person out of there. And Callie, who turns out to be one of the immune, has just become the most valuable person on the planet. So, after another insane escape, this time from Kane's medieval fortress, where he literally sentences Eden to fight a knight in a gladiator pit, she, her last surviving teammate, and Callie stumble upon something amazing. A hidden bunker with a perfectly preserved Bentley. They fire it up and make a mad dash for the wall. But of course, Soul and his whole gang are waiting for them. And what happens next is just one of the most incredible car chases you'll ever see. It's a full-throttle, metal-on-metal battle down these abandoned highways. It all culminates with Eden fighting Soul on the roof of the speeding Bentley. She finally manages to outsmart him, using their own trap against them to get away. So they make it. They finally reach the wall, totally beaten up but alive. The chopper's there just like they were told. But the guy who steps out, yeah, he isn't there to be a hero. He's there to take over. It's Canaris, the same guy who sent them in. And he just lays it all out, his whole evil plan. Turns out, he was the one who released the virus in London in the first place. He created the crisis so he could seize power. He doesn't want to save the city. He wants to control who gets the cure.
But here's the thing. Canaris completely underestimates Eden. While he's doing his whole villain monologue, thinking he's won, he misses the most important detail. Her cybernetic eye, it's recording everything. So Eden plays along. She hands over Callie, making sure she's safe, and then sends that damning footage to an ally. The whole conspiracy is about to get blown wide open. And after seeing just how corrupt and twisted the so-called civilized world is, Eden makes her choice. She's had enough. She tells her commander she's not coming back. She's staying right there, in that savage land she now calls home.
That recording goes public. And just like that, Canaris' whole plan is shattered. The deep-seated rot in the government is exposed for everyone to see. And with Callie safe, scientists are able to create a vaccine. London is saved from total collapse. And it's all because Eden decided to deliver her own kind of justice.
But it doesn't end there. In one last, absolutely stunning move, Eden doesn't just stay behind. She takes over. She walks right back to the Marauder's lair and holds up the severed head of their old leader, Saul. See, in this world, only one thing matters: strength. And she just proved she's the strongest one there is. She takes her seat on a throne made of scrap metal, the new queen of this wasteland. Which leaves us all with one final question to think about. Who are the real monsters here?